Why? Because we're at sea, of course, and have...
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mezd. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Rolling dice. Deciding fates. Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you lay awake thinking of someone back home. A very special someone. You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
She pats you on the shoulder consolingly.
There, don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else. What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
What happened?
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
Her hand lies limp in yours. She's too weak to stand.
The dice rolled out.
I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
Elevator. They're both.
The elf smiles and bows to you in...
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Ivan rolls his...
Good work
He stretches out one rough hand to shake your...
Elevator. They're both.
The elf smiles and bows to you in...
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Ivan rolls his...
Good work
He stretches out one rough hand to shake your...
I'll stab you right in the eye! Wait, I call a timeout!
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Your kind I handle, but small ones.
No!
She drives the needle in deeper and...
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could... That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case. Escape. How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided dears around here would argue such a thing is impossible. Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. Escape. How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided dears around here would argue such a thing is impossible. Well played. Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull? The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned.
As if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal wielding any weapon or magic. So, suits me fine. Lead on, or better yet, let me take the lead. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you're...
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
One of Felix's best. Take care of yourself. You hear? You're a sweet one.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful...
Haven't seen you around here before. Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. You here alone?
She gives you a long look.
You think twice about facing this mean world alone, eh? Someone to drink to in the evenings, someone to hold at night. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. It's nothing. If I haven't learnt that by now, I haven't learnt anything at all. Used to be I had a family, a husband, and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood.
Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything funny around, Griff. I'm watching you. Ha! Cheeky! What's your name? I'm Butter. Nice to meet you. Long enough, I reckon. I'm surprised they haven't come for me yet. Most folks get taken away for the cure after just a week or two. By the divine, haven't I? Back home again. Or to somewhere. But those are just dreams. No one can escape from here.
She laughs. The sound fills the...
Now, wouldn't that be something? Look, I have an idea. I know we don't know each other very well, but time is so short and a connection is so rare. If we get out of here, will you meet me again in Arx? I have responsibilities here. You know, I can't start running around outside the family. It isn't done. But once we're out of here, none of that will matter. You'll meet me, won't you?
She leans forward and grazes your cheek with her lips.
Until then.
I wonder where this leads.
As the alcove opens up, you see the same... He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin. Bugger.
How on earth am I supposed to...
Skeletal finger.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would a face that seems rather stubbornly attached to... I would normally employ a tool to delicately, but I could then craft a mask to hide my bone.
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheek.
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea... Oh, get away! Monster! Hide the children! You are simple beasts. And you simply do not like my... Well, not my kind, but those that look like me.
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
Vara. She ain't coming back.
She smiles and gives you a long...
Soon! I know what you mean. I can't wait to leave this place. I can't get it out of my head.
I am not opposed to manual labor if circumstances require.
The dead man, creature, thing, like...
Garbage.
You peer at the statue and
I don't have the right tool for digging.
Even the most noble among us must occasionally dirty their claws. Whatever lies ahead, it has been a pleasure traveling together.
The more the merrier. It's been too long since my last bloodbath.
We've come this far. Whatever's behind that door can't stop us now.
They're arranged in a ring. Is that a natural occurrence?
No bad things happen if you open the chest, I swear! Open the chest! Open it! No bad things happen if you open the chest, I swear!
One of her eyebrows arcs, like a cat arching its...
A touchy subject, I warn you. It didn't exactly feel like a kiss. But the true pain came after, when I lost all of my own volition. I served but the Master. The Master and none but he. Touchy subject. I did warn you.
Sabine looks at the flask with surprise, but accepts it with a nod and takes a long draught.
My word. Warms the heart and everything else besides. Thank you. I needed a bit of good cheer. So, cheers.
And there goes the rest of your bottle. As you pick up the ring, you feel a great surge of power arrests your heart, your mind. When it passes, you feel ecstatic, replete.
You may have noticed I've tried to help you on your journey. I blessed the water beneath your feet so that it would aid you. Now you have the power for yourself.
A tall woman stands amid a field of corpses, some fresh, some ancient. The sour smell of them stings your nostrils, your eyes. As you draw nearer, the stench blooms into a humid flavor you can almost taste. The woman turns to you, bitten lips parting into a grin. She tucks a small bunch of black-red roses into a leather strap across her left hip and, preparing to curtsy, offers you a hand. She lowers herself slowly, deeply, holding your gaze. Her hand is slight and warm, her touch delicate. As she rises up to her full height, the stench of death and excrement assaults you. She peers closely at you, a shrewd smile playing about her lips.
Ave de more de mergalach. Very good, kitten. Now, I imagine you're here for the same reason I am.
She pats the bouquet at her hip.
But you're too late. These roses belong to me. Looks like we'll have to find some other way to keep you busy.
The dragon rakes the earth, ice quakes from the impact knock you back. The freed dragon looks sick and pale. As you approach, he stretches his tattered wings weakly and fixes his...
My gratitude for your efforts, friend. Yet I am no more free now than I was in those chains. Please, help me find true liberty, or sing me to the endless slumber.
The dragon sniffs and rakes at the ground with one...
A thought cannot mend a soul. A prayer cannot heal what has been ruined. That you would even ask such a question of a stranger already in your debt. There is much goodness within you, but this task would not be easy. Rebecca is a canny. She consumed all my source with her purging wand. So long as she holds it, she has absolute control over me. If you could retrieve it for me, I could be free again. You would have my gratitude, and whatever aid I can then offer to you.
Survival of the tool. Now, Fastpot. Better to know what awaits you than to bash blindly. Let me show you. Madam, please do hold still.
No! Animal! Beast! Slug! Please! No!
Perfection. I imagine it.
You forget my name here? Haven't got shanked through.
She smiles and gives you a long, meaningful look.
Soon! I know what you mean. I can't wait to leave this place. I can't get it out of my head. It would mean everything. The One will prove... The One will become... You may be the one to save us all. There's only one thing to do. I've got to set you free. Your collar. Let me take it off. On me.
She manipulates the ring around your neck in several quick yet intricate motions. Off pops your collar, and a sense of relief swirls from deep... A skeletal arm reaches upward, grasping at... Now free, the arm thrashes furiously. It doesn't... The arm hits the sand and goes rigid. Its wrist rotates like a compass needle, a single bony finger pointing toward... what? Flies open with a metallic squeal. A one-armed skeleton clad. He rolls his neck, aligning spine and skull.
Speak. Captain Sex Zapper, slaver of the seas, servant of the Source King.
Sapor tilts his head. The vertebrae in his neck...
Agreed. Worthless without its like is that coat. I hope no ill-intended collector should find. For your sake, may we never meet again.
A trap. Better give it a wide berth.
Careful
I've
now,
spotted
that's a
something.
trap.